My name is Cindy Kuhn, and I operate the Ross House. The house was actually built in 1895, and it changed hands quite a few times.
When was the first time that you became aware that things were happening around here?
In 2016, I was going to open up an escape room. My family had this, and for quite a while, my dad rented it out just for construction workers and things like that. And then he decided just to use it as a place to collect anything that was busted. So we have an antique store. If something, furniture couldn't be sold, old air conditioners, old refrigerator parts, it all came here. So when I'm in here cleaning all this out to get prepared for the escape room, I noticed things happening. And the first thing I noticed was in this other room over here. I was on the floor, I had a register cap off, and I laid down a screwdriver. There used to be carpet in there, and it was molded carpet. And the screwdriver that I had laid down actually was out of my reach. And that was just, you know, that just can't happen on that type of carpet. But right after that happened, I heard footsteps coming downstairs, and I thought it was my brother because the furniture store is actually connected by a door upstairs. I mean, I really heard strong footsteps. That was just the beginning. From there, everything was going on here. Come to find out that some spirits don't like noises, and they would get testy, and they would try to scare people. You know, people went running out of here.
Have you ever seen any apparitions?
Yeah, one time I did. I actually saw one up here at the top of the stairs. I saw what I believe to be a head of a coal miner. I can't say that I saw the body. I mean, we ran. We were in the room upstairs. I was showing my sister the room that we had just done because it was an escape room. We heard a bang, a noise. And when we came out, I thought, I don't know where that came from. We were getting ready to go back into the store, and then all of a sudden, there's this dude's face, you know.
Were there coal mines around here?
Right back here, okay, there was a coal mine that exploded, and this coal mine killed a lot of people, and it took days to get them out. It's what's happened in this area that has caused so much activity. I don't think for one second it's just my place that has activity. I think there's a lot of places that have activity. They just tend to ignore it. There's things that keep coming up here. We have a room over here where I call it Alfred's room, and Alfred comes through a lot, and Alfred has just admitted to like 3 different people that he actually killed somebody. He killed his friend because his friend was messing around with his wife. So these things just keep unfolding. I mean, this is like a house that's telling a story.
What kind of things are people experiencing here in the house besides seeing apparitions and hearing footsteps?
So I'll have some investigators come in, and it's all about smells. They smell something cooking in the kitchen. They smell apple pie. They smell cigars. They smell cigarette smoke. Then I'll have somebody else come in, and it's like, well, like the latest ones, right? They smelled burning flesh, and they got choked. My investigators that were here just recently, I wasn't so sure they could get through this house because we had a couple investigators that were just crying. I mean, this one just kept crying, this lady. The house just kept affecting her. People feel sick in this house. They feel off balance.
So do you feel scared here?
Not anymore. When I first took over this house, I started with escapes, and I knew nothing about spirits or anything like that. And I can tell you that when this stuff started happening, I had to call in Kristen Lee from the Bellaire house. She's 3 blocks down, because I needed some answers as to what was happening. Kristen knows a lot of people, and then Sean Austin started coming in here. And I can remember one time when Sean was coming in, and I was sitting out in I call it the blue room. I felt like I was being surrounded by people. Not somebody standing behind me, but like a crowd was coming, you know, it just kept getting tighter and tighter. And that scared me. That really scared me. And I called Sean. I said, how far out are you? He said, I'm still an hour out. I said, well, here's the code to the door. I got to get out of here. There's something not right. They're waiting for you, Sean. And I will tell you, I did book out of here fast. Another time that I got real scared was in a public investigation. It had been a while since I was that scared. And we were downstairs, and I had asked the spirit, Anna, who tends to be down there, to touch my fingers. And I was hoping I'd feel something tingly on my fingers. And I felt like fingers running through my hair. And I jumped out of my seat and I ran up these stairs.
What pieces of equipment work really well in the Ross house?
Cat balls. The house loves cat balls. The estes method, they come through a lot that way. I think the least favorite here seems to be the REM pod.
So is there anything that you hope we will experience tonight, or anyone you hope we'll run into?
Yes, yes. So I'm hoping Alfred, okay? Alfred is an older gentleman who supposedly killed his friend. He hangs out in the red front room. Alfred can be very, very chatty. If the one gentleman, I shouldn't say a gentleman because he's a mean spirit, doesn't kind of like take over. And the one who's mean will definitely come for you.
All right, India, we are here in Bellaire, Ohio, and we are standing in front of the Ross house. Are you excited for tonight's investigation here?
I'm looking forward to it. We've been here once before. It was a quiet investigation, so we wanted to come back and see if we could get some more activity the second time around, because a lot of places that we go to can be really active one night and the next you can just get nothing. It can depend on a lot of different factors. It can be the time of day, the season, the weather, who knows, right? We're experimenting with this, we don't know. Night number 2, we've got some friends with us. Hopefully more people will bring more energy to the spirits. And we have Olivia. And over there we have Bravin.
Oh my God.
Bravin is a very experienced cameraman. We hired him just for this purpose. So as you can tell, he's a master of camera yoga. I think maybe we should start with an estes session. We did a live stream earlier and we didn't get too much with like REM pods or anything. So let's start with an estes session and see if we can get some stuff.
Right now, we are doing the estes session. We are in the red couch room. This is where people recently have been seeing a figure. 3 people on a public ghost hunt actually seen some kind of figure in this room. So we're gonna do the estes session right now. What India is wearing is noise canceling headphones. She won't be able to hear any of the questions that we're asking. And I'm gonna be asking questions to see if we can communicate with any of the spirits that are here. Here we go. All right, my name is Connor. That's India, Olivia, and Bravin. Earlier we were doing a live on our YouTube channel, and somebody said that they remember us.
Hi.
Hello. Can you tell me who's talking right now? Who is this?
Good morning.
Good morning. I think it's actually good night right now. It's nighttime. Is it morning where you are? Can you see us in this room?
Connor.
Who's asking for me?
Hi.
Hello. Is there more than one spirit trying to talk to us?
Anderson.
Anderson. Is that your first or your last name?
Place where you...
Is Anderson the one that's talking to us right now?
It's kind of weird because she just said place where you, and you guys went to the Anderson Hotel.
Right.
I mean, that might be a little bit of a stretch, but just something to think about.
Yeah, true.
They're arguing.
Who's arguing?
Gentlemen.
Gentlemen? Can you maybe tell us the name of any of the gentlemen they're arguing?
Who's with you or her?
This is Olivia, and this is Bravin. They're here tonight to want to get to know you too, and communicate with you. I'm not sure if you remember who we were from last time we were here, about a month or two ago, but it was kind of a quiet night. We didn't seem like you guys wanted to talk too much. So we brought some new people to see if you want to communicate with us still. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about why you're here. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about these dolls, Peggy and Gretchen. Are there spirits attached to those dolls?
You, Connor.
Why is India keeps talking about stuff about me? Last time I was here, I didn't feel like anything wanted to really communicate with me, but she has said my name like 4 or 5 times now. Who keeps calling out my name here? Do you know me? Hello? We just want to communicate with you spirits here tonight. We heard that there's a lot of activity that happens in this house and that people have a lot.
I killed my...
You killed your what? People are seeing something here recently, a dark figure. Can you tell me who is this dark figure that people are seeing?
Time's up. You're never gonna find him.
Who am I not going to find? The dark figure? Is that who you're talking about?
Head out.
You're trying to tell us you want us to get out? Is that what you're saying?
Stay.
Okay, that was pretty intelligent.
It's all right.
Why don't you tell me by a number how many people are in this room? Can you tell me?
Yeah.
Okay, what is the number of how many people are in here?
That's the message. Stay if you wanna.
This sounds more residual than it is intelligent right now.
Yeah. Seems like it's kind of like rotating between intelligent and residual.
Maybe we should stop India and do a ghost tube lens session.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'll stop India and we'll do a ghost tube lens session.
So right now we are in kind of the master bedroom, I think, and this is supposed to be one of the more active areas of the house. So Bravin is lying on the bed. He has ghost tube seer on. He's wearing the goggles, the lenses, and we are going to see if the spirits will show us some images of maybe what they look like or whatever they want to show us. And there's a music box in the hallway and also a REM pod in the hallway, so I'm going to sit out there and see if any of those go off.
We are in this room where people have said that there is a portal in here where spirits can come out through that wall right there. Our friend Bravin, who's laying on this bed right now, is wearing a device where you can show him images. Can you maybe show us what you look like? There are a lot of people that say that there's a lot of stuff that goes on here. Can you maybe show us who is causing all this activity to go on here? Can you draw that image for Bravin to see? If you can't draw an image, India is sitting out here in the hallway and she has 2 devices near her. She's got a REM pod, which I'm sure you're familiar with, and a music box. If you're out there with her, you could set one of those devices off for us, please. That will let us know that you're here too.
Oh, we're getting an image.
Got an image?
Yeah, like a woman with really saggy eyes. She's like holding like her cheeks, but then there's like another hand off to the side, and her eyes are completely white. It looks like she's got like a bunch of wrinkles, and then has like two like kind of like teardrop tattoos almost.
Are you showing Bravin who you are?
Not gonna lie, that was kind of creepy.
What was she wearing?
It's like I think it was blue, like a blue kind of like dress type of thing.
I'm gonna say there is a few dresses right over here. Maybe she wore that dress if she's.
Oh, we're
one
getting
of those.
another image.
Another image.
Looks like a bunch of people in definitely older gentlemen leaning against a wall that they're wearing like jeans and then like a jean jacket.
Can you show us what your job was? Or still is?
Oh, I'm getting an image. It looks like a train car.
A train car?
Like standing towards the back of it, and then just looking down, there's a bunch of seats going down each side with windows, and then like lights running down the top, or like a trolley or something.
India, you asked what was your job.
Were you, did you work on the railways? You were a train conductor?
Can you maybe show Bravin how many people are around this room? If you can't do that, what you could do is you could maybe show us something that you see. Can you do that? Can you show us something that you can see?
Can you show me what you look like?
I think we should wrap up this lens session.
Okay.
And go downstairs to where it's much cooler.
Yeah.
And try some other form of communication.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so right now we have moved down to this main room, this room that you walk into. So when you first walk into the Ross house and you look to your left, this is the main room. This is where Cindy had one of her paranormal experiences here. Cindy is the owner of the Ross house. And right now we have motion detectors all throughout this entire room. We've got cat balls everywhere. We've got a camera on the staircase going up to the second floor right now with a REM pod and cat balls on each step going down. So hopefully if we do get any spirits coming down the stairs to communicate with us, we can actually see that too on the camera. Right here down below, we have a music box. So anything that does come in this room from that direction should hopefully set off that music box. So while we're sitting here and hopefully trying to get communication with some of those motion detectors that we have set up, we're also going to run Ghost Tube so we can hopefully talk to someone. We also have an EM pump in this room, which is where ghosts are believed to pull energy and use energy to communicate with the living. So we have that pump going on right now in this room. All right, so we are down here and we have several devices you can use to show your presence here. If you didn't hear us earlier and you're just a passing by spirit, my name is Connor. This is Bravin across from me, Olivia and India down here. Can we maybe start off by you telling us who you are?
What do you want to show us?
A lot of people tell us that this house is very scary and that there's a lot of paranormal activity that happens here. I'm not really sure if I can buy that because it feels kind of quiet right now. If you're upstairs, can you maybe come down the stairs and into this room with us?
Did you just hear a voice?
A voice?
A woman's voice.
You heard a woman's voice?
Yeah. Did nobody else hear that?
No.
From where? No.
Like, it sounded like maybe, like I think it was out there somewhere, but it was like a woman's voice, but like if she was like, not like a real like, what's the word?
Alive?
No, like a little bit gruff.
India just said that she heard a woman's voice. Can you maybe tell us through here, through this device in my hand, ghost tube, what the name of that woman is? Are you one of the spirits that are here?
I just heard it again, but it was... Did you hear it?
Yeah.
How are you guys hearing a woman's voice?
I can hear it.
So it sounded a little more high-pitched.
Yeah, that one was a little... But it still sounded like the same voice to me. I'm going to go get the lucid.
Very subtly. Very
yeah,
subtly.
It's very quiet, like very far away. I'm going to go get the lucids and put them on. I just heard it again, but it was... Did you hear it?
Yeah.
I just heard it again, but it was... Did you hear it?
Yeah.
So these are lucid headphones, and they amplify your hearing, so you can hear like whispers in the next room. So I'm going to put these on and see if I can make out what I'm hearing.
If you are the spirit that India and Bravin both heard, a woman's voice, can you maybe say something again so India can hear you better this time? What makes it kind of difficult too is that there are several cars passing by on the other side of this road where the freeway is at. Is there anybody here? Do you just not want to talk to us tonight or something? We're not here to cause any kind of disruption. We just want to get to know your story of why you're here, why the Ross house is said to be haunted, and if you're intelligent enough to know that we are here. Look, we just want to communicate with you tonight. Last time we were here, we didn't feel like you guys wanted to really talk to us. This time we have some friends with us in hopes that maybe you'll communicate with them instead. But we also brought more devices this time that you can use. Some of them you should be fully familiar with. Cindy, I know you...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
The cat ball on the stairs is going off.
Oh, hey. Cat ball's going off right now.
Connor, I would stay there. There's a camera on it. Don't scare it off.
And I'm recording it as well.
Yeah.
We see you in there. You keep making it light up. Thank you. It's still going off.
Yeah.
Can you maybe light up the other cat ball that's on the stairs? Wow. It's still going. It's still going off.
I don't think these are helping, so I'm going to take them off.
Can you do that one more time again? We saw that.
Or maybe it's
doing it again.
Thank you. That's really cool. We appreciate you doing that.
Feel free to come closer. We're not scary.
Was that the same ball or was it a different one?
It's the same one.
Thank you for doing that the second time.
Can you do it a third time? Or you could make the music box go off. Just so we know that you're here.
They're here. Here.
What?
Was that two?
That's two different words. They're here. Here.
Who's here? Didn't the estes say that
Cat
decibel?
ball's going off again.
Okay, this is weird.
Well, hello.
So, I don't want to think my eyes were playing a trick on me, but before the cat toy went off, I thought I saw a shadow up at the top of the stairs. Like, it kind of like came across the ceiling, reflecting off of the light. But it might have been my eyes playing.
There it goes again.
Cat's going off again. It might have been my eyes playing a trick on me, but it happened just before the light went off.
Thank you for doing the cat ball lighting up. We appreciate that and you letting us know that you're here.
Are you a man?
It's going off again.
Thank you for that. Is there more than one of you?
Didn't it say they're
It's going
here?
off again.
Oh my god.
I've never seen the cat ball go off so much.
And it's crazy because it's like we can like debunk it as not being any type of airflow because there's no air conditioning in this house.
No.
The camera is on it too.
Yeah. And I'm recording this as well.
It's also crazy.
Even air, like you can stomp next to those
It
things.
just
and they
so
don't-
it just recycled again. So something is very near it.
But I've literally stomped right next to them before and they don't go off.
Thank you for lighting those up.
Can you step away from that for a second so I can ask you another question?
How far up the stairs are the other ones?
They're on each step, going up to the REM pod. They're there, keep going off. Oh my god. This is crazy. Can you see the cat balls on the camera?
Yeah, I'm looking at it I'm looking at it directly and I can see it with my eyes.
After resetting the cat ball, we got no further responses. Could this have been a malfunction of the toy, or the communication of an intelligent spirit? We decided to see if we could further contact whatever was in the Ross house using another Estes session, this time using 2 receivers.
Alright everyone, so what we're going to do is we're doing a double Estes with Connor also doing a ghost tube seer session in this creepy closet that we found. So Olivia and India are both under Estes right now, and Connor is getting his seer situated. So I'm going to be asking questions and then kind of roaming around and kind of seeing what we can get. Alright, so we've got a couple methods going right now. You can talk to any of the 3 of people that are under right now.
I said stop. Go.
Where do you
Trap. Leave. 4 people.
There's a...
Hello.
Hello. There are 4 people in here. Do you want us to leave?
Kill. Death.
Receiving no images on Seer, Connor decided it would be better for him to join Bravin to see if the spirit calling out for him earlier would make an appearance once again.
Right now what we're going to do is we're going to run Ghost Tube as well while they're doing the double Estes session. Olivia keeps saying the word death.
So, and that EM pump has been on since we ended the last session. I turned it on and put it at the base of the...
Oh, I can't see it in here.
Yeah, it's on the ground.
Hey, boys.
Hey, boys.
Hello? Who's talking right now? Yeah, the feeling in this house has changed.
It shifted 100%.
Are one of these dolls right here communicating with us?
Let's move.
Bro, she said that loud as hell.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We'll move to a different area. Can you tell me the name of one of these dolls right here? Can you go through India or Olivia and tell me the names of one of these dolls?
Where?
In this case here. One of these dolls that's right here. This
The
one.
door.
Yeah, behind the door, this glass door.
Bedroom.
Bedroom?
What about the bedroom?
You're back. Kitchen.
This is weird. Bedroom, she says kitchen, where I'm walking towards the kitchen.
Connor.
What is going on, dude? Can you tell me, please, who is saying my name? You have said my name several times since I have been in this house. Do you remember who I am? Where are you?
The wall.
The wall?
Door. Come.
Okay. I need to know, is Peggy or Gretchen one of these two dolls? Is there something attached to one of these dolls? Can you tell me yes or no?
What happened?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out with you. We have this device on the floor.
Bravin.
What about me? That's my name.
You're dumb.
I'm dumb. That's rude.
Here, you switch.
Why are you calling me dumb? Can you tell us where you're at?
Can you tell Bravin and I how many entities reside in this Ross house?
Death.
You know how many times she has said death?
And like, I hear it. Like, that's the crazy thing.
What about death? Did you kill someone?
Run.
8.
It just said run.
Why do you want us to run? Are you gonna do something to make us run?
Be careful.
What do we need to be careful of?
It's coming back.
What's coming back?
Leave the room.
Okay, Bravin, you heard. What was that?
Doorway.
It's here.
Who's here? Who is here?
Cut it off.
Connor.
I heard that before she said it. Come on, you gotta tell me who keeps saying my name.
Idiots.
I think we're talking to two different spirits right now.
Yeah.
The one that with India is nasty. The one in here doesn't seem too nasty.
Well, but she said death like 7 times.
I know.
Now. Die.
Dude.
It doesn't like you here, man.
Death.
I'm really not liking this double estes session, Bravin.
I mean, you're not liking it, but I mean, it was a pretty great idea considering that we've gotten.
Stop.
We've gotten crazy stuff. Like, some full sentences, back and forth, directions, things like that. I don't know, man.
Wow.
Died.
Dead. Because you.
What about? I didn't cause any death. This is a really strange double estes session that we're doing right now. Olivia keeps saying the word death and dead and keeps saying my name. And then India is saying stuff that correlates to Olivia. And then we're getting stuff also too on GhostTube. It just said died.
A bunch.
A bunch of times.
A bunch of times.
Like Olivia keeps saying. This is really strange. I don't know who we're communicating with right now.
You want to pull them out?
Yeah, I think we're going to stop this session right now. All right. We're going to stop this real quick here.
All right, so we have just concluded our investigation here at the Ross house. How did everyone think it went? Connor?
I think the final session when we did the double estes session was really weird. I think that's when the vibe of the whole house really changed.
It was definitely more active than last time we were here. And obviously I don't know what happened during the double estes. Olivia, how did you think it went?
I think that it went pretty well. I think that I agree with you guys that the double estes method is definitely where we seem to capture the most.
So I also agree that double estes session was absolutely crazy, especially with the addition of Connor doing a ghost tube seer session in this creepy closet that we found early on in the investigation. Lots of crazy things were said, including Connor and I's name multiple times, and
I don't think they like
tied with death and dying. But I'll be excited to go back through and see what the footage says.
Okay, everybody, so if you're new here,
you got your
I got my microphone. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Hit
it and turn on all bell notifications so you never miss another episode of Paranormal Encounters. We will see everybody next week.
Next week.
Okay, bye.